Cantona. Gary Neville looking for his first goal for Manchester United, and what a time to get it!
Disaster at Old Trafford, and honestly, where do we even start? Manchester United beaten 2-1 by Leeds, outworked, outplayed, and completely off it from the first whistle. 2 early goals, a red card that got everyone talking, and suddenly serious questions are being asked again. Is this just a bad night? We're breaking it all down. The goals, the chaos, the decisions, and what this means for United this season moving forward. Boys, before we get started, today marks the 37th anniversary of the darkest day in the history of Liverpool Football Club, the Hillsborough disaster. Claimed 97 innocent lives on a day in 1989. 97 supporters were unlawfully killed at the FA Cup semi-final between Liverpool and Nottingham Forest at Hillsborough Football Stadium, on April 15th, 1989. I just thought it was appropriate, boys. We should acknowledge this as, we have a dark day in our football club as well with the Munich disaster. And you know what? With Hillsborough, the last thing you'd want to do, we all go to our sporting games and we all love going to watch our favourite football club play. The last thing you want to do is go to a game and not come home, mate. 97 lives. It's not real good. So just thought we'd acknowledge that before we get started and break it all down. How are we, boys? How's your day been? I hear it's pretty warm up in Queensland.
Yeah, beautiful, mate. Yeah. Always a beautiful day up here, mate.
You know how much I love it up there. You know how much I love it
up here, mate. No jackets.
Yeah, I know. Look, I'm cold.
Where's your little beanie?
Is it? Yeah, beautiful. One day, perfect. The next, isn't it? Up on the Goldie or up in Queensland?
That's
certainly is. It's a great place in Australia. Great place.
Yeah, it's good.
Great place. You enjoy it. Elliot loves it up there. I know that. He loves drinking in the warm weather. So does Dino. They get some great bars up there, and I love going there to visit my mates.
You think I'm a dead set alcoholic, eh?
Mate, I don't even drink, and he calls me an alcoholic.
It's just a great place to go for a drink. That's what I'm saying, Elliot. Mate, I know Dino took me to a great place up there, which I love. I want to go back every time. He took me to a bar up in the hills of the Gold Coast there. What was that place called, Dino? That pub.
Are you talking about Eagle Heights, Tambourine Mountain? That one?
Yeah, Tambourine Mountain. Beautiful place. Absolutely beautiful place. All right, boys, let's get into it. It was for me. Look, the last thing I'm going to do is blame the referee for the performance, even though there was a lot of controversy in the game, like far out, man. The challenges and everything like that. But for me, United, and I said it on the podcast before, I just hope we turn up. And we didn't. We just did not turn up again. Casemiro was still on holidays. Mate, he's done it every single time we've come back from a break, Casemiro, honestly. When you start checking your shoulder twice and you get tackled and everything like that, don't see the player coming. I just fair dinkum. It was one of those mornings. It was a Tuesday morning this time. And anyways, I'll leave it to you boys to break it down before I start talking. Elliot?
I think I was just a bit surprised with, we were probably a bit taken back with, I didn't know Kobe had a knock before the game, but you could just see that midfield was just nothing with Ugarte and Casemiro in there as a duo. It's just like polar opposite to what we've seen, under Carrick with Kobe and Casemiro in there. I think Casemiro's just so panicky with Ugarte next to him because he's probably got to do a bit more. He's probably not used to, and Ugarte's not he's not someone I want to see at our club really in the future. He's just not a ball player. He's he's more of I guess an enforcer that can put in a decent tackle every now and again, but he was very ordinary. But I think that was why there was that heavy press in the first half, particularly in that first 15, 20 minutes where Leeds were smashing us, was because there was just so much room, so much space in the middle of the park early on. They just overran us.
Yeah. Welcome, Deck. Welcome to the show. We've just kicked off. We're just sort of just getting into the game now. Elliot's just told his bit. Dino's going to drop some bombs now. So,
well, I'm still trying to figure out what his starting 11 before we even kicked off. Like, Dello's played pretty much every single game at right back, which I don't understand. Ugarte and Casemiro have never worked together, so why wouldn't you play Bruno a bit deeper and put Ahmad in the starting 11, put Brian or Cunha as that 10 player? A lot of it just didn't make sense from the word go. And I don't know, I just think giving players, 3-4 days off during a season when all the other clubs aren't doing that, like their players are out playing and stuff like that, you should be working hard and trying to get your fitness up, make sure you're sharp and all that. It just dead set looked like we'd been on holidays for 3 weeks. Like that whole first half, I don't even know if we completed a forward pass to one of our teammates. Like, it was shocking. It's probably the worst half I've seen, even under Ruben, to be fair.
Yeah, look, Agate's like a deer in headlights. Honest to God, man. He was killing me, absolutely killing me. He just rushed everything. He just look. It was right across the park, but he just stood out.
But Ugarte, before we even brought him, before he was even at PSG, when he was at Sporting, he was not a ball player. He was nothing like it. He was a typical South American, like bulldog. He would just clean up defense, sort out the centre half, stuff like that. Like he was not a player that we would build an attacker player or anything like that. And that performance made Ugarte actually look good, which tells you how the team played.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I mean, let's be honest. Ugarte is the only player on a United team that could tackle himself and give himself a yellow fucking card. He was fucking brutal.
Well, Cunha gave himself a yellow card, Deck, so we can't be too critical.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like, there's no difference. There's no difference.
And let's be honest. That red card for Martinez was a fucking joke.
We'll get into that a bit later, but look,
everyone's got to get over the refs. Like, we were shocking. Nothing to do with the referee. We were shit.
We were shit.
Like, but the headlines are all about the referee. Oh, he slightly touched his hair and all that crap. Don't worry about any of that. We can't do anything about that. But our team was shit house, and the more fans that admit they were shit, the better. Instead of blaming the ref for everything,
we were definitely shit. We were shit.
We pretty much had a month.
That was the worst 45 minutes. That first half was the worst 45 minutes we played.
Even under Ruben. We did not play that bad under Ruben.
Yeah, mate, it was fucking horrific, man. Honestly, look, we'll get into like a couple of the comments and everything like that from like our ex-players and Carrick, what he said, but I want to talk. I don't want to get into the referees too early. I want to talk about our performance just in general. It was so poor, and we've seen it before. After we have a break, we don't see, and like I've been calling it all year. We've been struggling on the first half of nearly every single game that we play, and this has nothing to do with referees. I do not understand how the friggin' hell we come into nearly every single game we've played this season, and the first half is fucking pathetic every single time. I don't know what's said before the game, but as soon as we get into the second half, it's like a different fucking team. But it's always the first half that we struggle with. I do not understand it.
This is only the second game that we've conceded a goal in the first half under Carrick, though.
Yeah, but it's not just under Carrick, Elliot. It's under our previous managers as well. Like, it's a first half problem that we have. You cannot say that we play well in a first half this season. You cannot.
Yeah, it's like we can't.
Maybe Arsenal and City. That's about it. I've been calling the 90 minutes the whole season. Name 3 or 4 times that we have played for a whole 90 minutes this season.
We haven't played 90 minutes any game.
We haven't.
Exactly.
Even against
That's
City and
my point.
Arsenal, they dominated the ball. We just hit him on the counter. Like it's, I don't. Whose fault is it? Is it the players or is it management? Like,
it's the players.
It's the players. But it's the players. Have to say, and I'm a big supporter of Carrick getting the managerial job, but he made some fucking mistake not fucking changing a team at half time against Leeds. I mean, why wait fucking 20 minutes to fucking change that? You saw it wasn't working for 45 minutes. Why give it an extra 20 minutes? That was fucking criminal. That he changed it.
Especially with the scoreline the scoreline at halftime, I think it warranted some changes, right? If you go in it, if you've got that performance but the scoreline's different, then maybe you can argue against holding off a substitution at halftime. But you're 2-0 down. You've got options on the bench that can make a difference to the game and probably make an impact earlier. Yes, the players did respond to whatever was said at halftime, but it was, I guess, as soon as Martinez got sent off, it was too little, too late. Really,
I don't think they responded till the red card.
No, I don't think so either.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Like the players didn't come out the second half all guns blazing.
No. If you look at, I watched the game again this afternoon, right? And I took particular notice of the first 15 minutes of the game, right?
You poor thing.
Lamont had to make a save first 3 minutes. Then we copped the goal, right? For me, I was talking to Dino about this on the night of the game as well. Lenny Euro, man. As much as he's 19, he's only getting away with it because he's 19 years old. But A, he needs to bulk up. B, he needs to get more physical. And as much as the arm did go across his face and everything like that, in my personal opinion and in my experience of playing,
never a foul.
Never. Calvin Lewis got his body shape in such good position as a striker, and I want that out of my striker. Get yourself in an attacking body position. Because if you have a look at Calvin Lewin just before that, he's checked his shoulder and looked where the player was behind him. So even though he's probably shepherding Lenny Euro and getting himself into a good position, from a player's point of view, that's exactly what you want out of your striker, to get up in his face and make it look like he's okay. And we've got VAR and everything like that. But if VAR wasn't there to me, and VAR probably should have called it back, but out of a decent striker, that's exactly what you want. I want more strikers on that.
If you're a top-level striker, you're going to bully the defense.
Exactly.
And Yarrow got bullied in that game. He
gets bullied nearly most games, man.
But why isn't Carrick seeing this? Why isn't, Heaven was on the bench, who's a bigger and taller person than Yarrow. Like, do you know what I mean? He literally sat there the whole game watching Yarrow get bullied. Like, they could have changed it up.
I think there's a decent player in Yarrow. I think
you can't judge him on one game.
No.
Yeah, I think he will come good. The problem is every United fan could see he was getting the fucking bollocks beat off him in that game. Calvert-Lewis, he's not the best fucking striker out there, but he knew what he had to do in that game, and he's
smart.
Yeah,
he's
smart.
Exactly. Very smart.
And he bullied Lenny. Lenny had the worst game in the United shirt of his.
Yeah, it's worst game he's had for a while.
Lenny is our fourth centre back when it comes down to it, as well. Like, you're not going to have four elite centre backs either. Like, DeLitt and Harry Maguire don't get bullied like that. So
no,
it's easy to say all that sort of stuff, but as Adam said, Lenny Yoro's 19. He has bulked up a bit since from when he first got here, and he's only going to get bigger. So, but they could have played Custom or even Ugarte a bit deeper in front of Calvert-Lewin to help him out. But they didn't change anything.
No,
that's why for me,
who would have thought we'd all be shouting for Harry Maguire to be back on the fucking defence? Like, I mean, that's the second coming. Harry Maguire has redeemed himself so much in the eyes of United fans that we want him at the forefront of our defence And I'm
What did you do
delighted.
last game though, Dick?
I fucking love it. Come here. Harry's fucking great.
Yeah,
Harry,
but he
can
made a
walk
mistake
on
like Yoro
Harry
had.
Harry can walk on water and probably turn water into wine.
Harry got absolutely done by an absolutely brilliant touch and got sent off. Lenny Yoro got bullied, yes.
Yeah, but come here.
So you're talking about a 19-year-old kid against a 30-year-old man.
Harry got a red card because your man went down cheaper than a fucking...
No, he didn't, Jack. Come on, mate. If you're going to be Prime Minister of Ireland, you got to come on.
We're not prime... We don't have prime ministers here. We are presidents.
Presidente.
Oh, we did say that. We weren't sure what it was. I've got a few comments. I've got Box X6i in the comments. And I tend to agree with him here. Euro has been bad all season. I'm not going to say he's been bad all season.
Not all season.
But he hasn't been solid. He's
been lacking confidence. He's been lacking confidence all season.
He's also played right back. It's second-year syndrome. Like, every player suffers second-year syndrome. Like,
Dino, for all of you, like, would you not like to see... Would it make a difference if, say, they switched it up between? Because I think Aiden Heaven gets a bit of a stiff deal at times. I think he played all that time. It was Yoro and Heaven as a partnership. Do you think maybe Carrick should have started Yoro and Heaven as a partnership in this game, or do you think maybe Heaven should have started?
You can't play Heaven and Martinez together as a centre-back partnership. They're both too heavy left-footed. That just any manager is not going to do that from a logical perspective, I believe. You know, it's a bit different. You know, Maguire, DeLitt probably had that experience of playing as a left-sided centre-back, but I just can't see like a back four and having three of those four players left-footed. I just can't see a manager doing that. Which is probably why we saw Yoro and Martinez starting together instead of maybe Heaven and Martinez.
Guys, we had 26 days to prepare for Leeds, and we all know how they play. You know, so obviously Carrick's seen something in training which puts Yoro in front of Heaven. I'm guessing they had 26 days to look at it. That's what I'm saying. Like, as soon as that first half happened and saw the bullying, there were options to play Casemiro a bit deeper to help Yoro and stuff like that. The
problem was they came to Ireland and obviously went on the Guinness, and anyone that comes to Ireland goes on the Guinness, and that's what happened.
Well, I heard they played more golf than they played football, so...
They played a good few rounds of golf, all right, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying, Jack. Like, why are these players getting a holiday?
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Carrick even said they had 3 days of intense training. Well, it couldn't have been that intense because they came out and played like that. Like, Kobe was in America during this break. Why are our players going overseas? They should not deserve a break. Yeah, but Casemiro was over there because of international break, wasn't he?
National break. I mean, Kobe was too.
I don't think
in America
coming to Ireland is going overseas anyway. It's only 40 minutes.
Not in America, but he was on international duty, wasn't he?
Yeah, but then he went to America, which has nothing to do with international duty.
Look, at the end of the day,
you could argue that
they gave him a 4-day break after international duty.
At the end of the day, the performance against Leeds was shit. Every player needs to look at themselves and fucking question their work ethic.
We've said this for the last 15 years, mate.
Who are you telling? I'm fucking supporting them 40 fucking something years.
Yeah, but at least they showed effort back then.
Yeah. I mean, that could never be questioned. I do think now we're going down to play Chelsea next, are we?
Yeah.
Chelsea next,
Yeah, so beat Chelsea, fucking keep that tranny fucking quiet, little fucking bollocks. And I think we'll get a good result there. I was meant to be going to the game myself, but I need to take a fucking break from going on the beer and fucking watching
and the trannies by the sounds of it.
Huh?
And the trannies.
Yeah, Garnacho, little fucking tranny.
Why are you so confident about the Chelsea? Because they got smashed as well, or
because Chelsea
they're depleted at the moment. They're they're quite depleted at the moment. I mean, to be honest,
we look
the best thing
too.
Yeah, to be honest, the best thing for Chelsea is they would have seen the result against Leeds and thought,
who did Chelsea play?
I can't even remember who they played on the weekend.
I don't know.
City
yeah.
Got beat 3-0. Yeah.
Which sort of makes sense, so
yeah.
I don't see why we're so confident about going and beating Chelsea.
Oh, I'm not confident of beating Chelsea, that's for sure. They'll probably turn up against us. I'm still trying to work out why we couldn't put a pass together in the first half. It's just blows. Luke Shaw looked old. Luke Shaw this season's played well for us, but in that game on the weekend,
He had a month off.
He must have seized up because he was terrible.
If I have a holiday for a month and go to work, I'm seized as well for a week.
Luke Shaw looked like he was sponsored by McDonald's. I mean, the fucker had a Big Mac every fucking day he was in Ireland, I'd say.
Mate, it just wasn't a good performance all around, was it? Look,
what does it say about character, all this?
I don't know how to be honest with you. I've got Blocks here. He says, how bad has Mazzuari looked this season? He looks so weak and slow in the Premier League. Yeah,
that's why it didn't make sense. Totally agree. That's why it didn't make sense.
Taylor was crook, wasn't he? I think that's why they didn't play him. It wasn't 100%. He was crook.
Mazzuari looked like he went on.
He had an illness. He wasn't 100%.
Yeah, but if I got a sick player, I'd rather him play the first 60 minutes, not the last. Do you know what I mean? Well,
that's generally what happens, though, Dino, don't they?
Yeah. When did Yoro last play with Mazraoui on the right side?
Yeah, exactly.
When you're back in Manchester.
When you stop the Iran war so I can afford it.
What do you think? What about Sesko? Sesko had a couple of good chances there, a couple of good headers and things like that.
Sesko is going to be a major player for us. I'm telling you now, that boy is going to fucking score for United. With a bit of luck, he would have scored fucking 2 the last night. But Sesko is going to be good. Look, he got no fucking service.
Needs the crosses in. Needs crosses.
But you look at the difference. You look at the difference between sort of him now and when he was playing games at the start of the season. He's got that confidence. He's getting on the ball. He's getting headers away on target. He's testing the keeper and stuff like that. He wasn't too far away once or twice. Yeah, I agree. One chance where I think the keeper had to make a good, decent save. I think Darlow did probably get them the win in the end.
I think we're skipping over the fact that Leeds probably should have been 5-0 up at half time too.
100% they should have been 5-0 up.
Could you imagine if you were David Beckham pinging in crosses to Sesko? You know, I mean, that's the difference. I mean, if Sesko gets the service, Jesus Christ, say that fast and it's a tongue twister. But if Sesko gets the service, I mean, he's fucking banging in goals left, right, and centre.
Yeah, but I still think they need an experienced striker. I was saying this to Adam.
It's like that 1v1. He should have put away.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're going to get that in a raw player. Me and Jordan have talked about this before. He's going to score a bicycle instead of a tap-in. That's just the player he is. That's why you need an experienced striker on the bench because, back in our day, you used to bring a second striker on when you're losing to try and get that extra goal. Now we bring on right defenders and centre midfielders and stuff like that because we don't have that option of a second striker.
Yeah.
Shea Lacey was on the bench and should have been brought on in the Leeds game with 100% certainty. He's a young lad, he's hungry, and he would have fucking ran at the Leeds defence. I can't understand why he wasn't brought on. He should have been brought on.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like you said before, Deck. At halftime, there should have been changes made, and it was that bad. I thought it was quite obvious that the subs should have been made, at least one, but we didn't even get that. Deck, I just keep muting you because there's a little bit of feedback whenever us three talk. So, yeah, that's why I don't know why, but there's just a little bit of feedback. Yeah.
I'm getting that now.
It's that Irish mob.
I don't know what it is.
They've put bugs in Deck's room there, I reckon.
Yeah. I think we've just hit it at the same time. Yeah.
It's Dino's hair because he's from he's one of the boys from fucking Home and Away.
Yeah. Shout out to the boys.
Oh, seriously. Where does this show go? Seriously.
Adam, can I advertise my event that I'm running in August?
Yeah, advertise it at the end. Let's get through this and you can advertise it at the end. You can talk for as long as you want about it. Yeah. Anyway, half-time came along. Second half didn't look much better, did it, at the start of the second half? But we ended up getting the goal on the 69th minute. 69th minute. Oh, no, well, what was it? Did we have the send-off first? We had the send-off first. Let's get to that. Let's get to the send-off and all that, and then we can get into that part. All right, let's get to that. So Rio Ferdinand's come out. He's gone, VAR controversy. United done dirty. Rio Ferdinand speaks out. Since when did the game get so biased? Which I tend to agree with him with that, right? For the first goal, Calvin Lewis doesn't even try to head it. He used his hand on Yoro. Yoro misheaders it. They score, no review. Now, I've got to take Arbor with him here because he's the last bloke that should be talking about something like that. Like, he was very strong in defence. He didn't have a problem with getting hit. He never had VAR in his time, so he just accepted it and just moved on. But you're looking for excuses, man. You're looking for excuses. And it's just, to me, it's just shocking. With Martinez, both go to the ball. Play continues. No one reaches, but someone is checking for a red card. Elliot?
It's just fucking inconsistent. Like, I know.
I agree. It's inconsistent.
It's inconsistent, and that's the theme of the season for every club. It's not just us, like, and it's not just, and it's not this game that I've got a grievance with about the inconsistency. It's the theme of the fucking season with the referees. It's inconsistency with when a review is being complete and when it's not being complete. I think it gone are the times where if the ref on the field has missed something in the field of play that that's not affecting a goal or an opportunity or something like that, then it moves on. The fact that they pulled it back was I just thought it was shocking. The fact that they brought it back and it was just in build-up play. There was nothing happening in the game. Gone are the days where if the ref misses that, the game just carries on. And I just think it's just where's the game going to now? It's so stop and start, and it's just human error. We were okay with that when all these technology and stuff was involved, in the 90s, early 2000s, and even in the 2010s. Now that this technology is in place, it's like there's no room for error. They'll pick up on every error, and I just think it's spoiling the game. I can't remember exactly what Ange said on the overlap around the refereeing, but there was a lot of good points that he made there around what VAR is doing to the modern game.
Yeah. Look, in my opinion, I watched I watched the Martinez thing over and over again. There's only a thing that I disagree with is the play went on, right? But you can't tell me he didn't deliberately pull his hair. Now, I don't care what you say. He deliberately did it. His hand came off his shoulder and he grabbed it. It doesn't matter how hard it was, he went for it. He went for it, he got it, right? The problem is he didn't get his fingers caught in there or anything like that. You can see he's gone for his head. No matter how hard he did it, he did it. And in the rules, it's a red card. What, you don't think he deliberately did it, Elliot? You are fucking kidding if you don't think he deliberately did it. You are kidding yourself. If you don't think you can clearly see he did.
I think
you can clearly see.
If you're a grown man in a Premier League game with a fucking ponytail in a man bun, you deserve to get the head dug off you and your hair pulled.
It's irrelevant. He did it, and it was on purpose.
I think, Adam, the fact that it's up for interpretation and that we're talking about it right now is the reason why it's not a red card. It's not clear and obvious for me. It's not clear and obvious.
It's not a red card. And I think Adam is biased.
It's not a red card. I don't believe it's a red card purely because it wasn't pulled that hard. But in the rule book, it's a red card.
Yeah, but see, the rule book is not being fair to teams this year. Your VAR so inconsistent. You can punch someone in the fucking head, not get a card. And then if you fucking tap someone's ponytail, you get a red card. VAR is so inconsistent this season that it's making a fucking joke of soccer. And that's where the problem is. There's no consistency with the fucking rules. Fucking Calvert-Lewin puts his hand into Yoro's face in the lead up to a goal. No card. That's where the problem is. Martinez fucking touches Calvert-Lewin's man bun and fucking gets a red card. And that's where the fucking problem is. So that's where the issue is. There's no consistency with refereeing and VAR this season. And VAR should not have called that back. Because in the lead up to Martinez grabbing Calvert-Lewin's hair, Calvert-Lewin had his fucking hand all over fucking Martinez's face. Whereas
but again, to me, that's just good body position.
It is, but by the letter of the law, it should be a fucking yellow card, and United should get a free, not fucking.
Well, it's not letter of the law because it's not a swinging arm. So back to
exactly.
So Elliot said that VAR was to get rid of human error. There's still humans using VAR, so you're never going to get rid of human error, right? So Calvert-Lewin did make a bit of a deal about when it happened because he went moaning to the referee. So the referee has obviously said, guys, have a look at it, right? So VAR's looked at it. The VAR has then called the referee over to look at it. So you've got two experienced referees that have both looked at it. So there's no excuse. Like, there's two referees that have looked at it, or there's probably more in VAR. There's a group of them that discuss it. So it doesn't matter what you do. You could have VAR, no VAR. It's still down to human opinion. Do you know what I mean? So you're never going to get rid of that sort of stuff. And if we're pulling
the VAR is reviewing it, Dino, at a slow motion, right? Whereas when the referee,
humans.
Yeah, but they're still reviewing it.
So you got four people here. You got four people here that can't agree on it.
But they're not reviewing it in like lifetime speed. They are slowing it down and reviewing it, right?
So what sport in the world that has technology plays it at game speed?
What do you mean?
So the NRL don't go at normal speed and check everything. Everything is slow motion.
Well, I guess my argument for this particular, situation is there's no lead up. It hasn't it hasn't impeded a goal. It hasn't impeded anything dramatic happening in the game. So therefore, it shouldn't have been reviewed. And that's what most sports do. Well, in the
NRL, they check every single thing. It's not up to like an individual if it leads to a goal and stuff like that. But another thing is, if we're pulling up Calvert-Lewin for that arm to the face, the football match will take 5 hours because every single defender, attacker, all use their arms. It's the only way you can jump in the air. It wasn't a swinging elbow. It wasn't this. It was just their arm back. If you're pulling that up for everything, the game will go for 5 hours. And you can't tell me reputation was not involved in this incident. If you had Lenny Yoro doing that, I guarantee he's not sent off. Because Martinez is a dirty prick, that's why he's sent off.
I think United are paying a price for the Fergie years where Fergie fucking...
Nothing to do with Fergie, Deck. You know why we didn't get a free kick?
Fergie bashed those referees.
Nothing to do with Fergie, Deck.
Those referees all want to make a name for themselves now.
Deck, how many of those referees are still refereeing? So Cunha with 5 minutes to go, got tackled. It should have been a foul, but because in the first half he dived, the ref wasn't giving it to him. And I love that because that is Cunha's problem.
Yeah, but look, these referees aren't referees anymore. They want to be fucking TV personalities. Yeah. They probably want to come on the fucking podcast with us here now. They want their moment in fame. Refereeing the Man United, United game is...
I know a FIFA referee, Deck, and the last thing that they want to do is be put in the headlines. I'm telling you right now.
Do you remember Clattenburg?
Yeah, but that's all in the past, Deck. It's now.
The biggest gobshite you could ever get, but my God, was he a fucking
So we lost every game under him?
He was a camera whore. And he
knew we lost every game under him.
He knew when
that's a bit like you now, Deck. You go to every podcast that's around.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean,
I just think like influencer. The least of our problems is the referees. I'm telling you,
it is, man. Look, so that game wasn't even close to being the referee's fault.
I'm not saying. I don't.
Elliot, I understand exactly where you're coming from. I know exactly, but I'm not going to sit here and say
Calvert-Lewin did make a point of it. Calvert-Lewin went to the referee. It's not like no one said anything, and that's why I disagree with Rio. He didn't come out and say, "Oh, Yoro got bullied, this, and this." He's just mentioned about the referees because Yoro's his little boy. You know, he got Yoro to the club. So it all, there's all this little mind games in the media,
Yeah, to be fair, look, on the first goal where we're talking about his hand went up and everything like that, no one complained from United. Not one player said anything. It was
only after the handball and after the game.
Yeah, not one player said anything during that moment. Because if it was, like you said, Elliot, they slow it right down. But if you watch it in fast pace, normal speed, it's like he hardly even touched him. It's Lenny's gone up for the header. They've clashed. And I know, look, he wasn't even looking at the ball. And the inconsistency is there. I fully get it. But not one United player complained about that moment. Not one player. So if it was that bad, we would have a lot of the players would have complained.
Like, so put it this way, I don't think it was a red card, but I'm still saying it's human error. You're never going to stop that. So you're going to get it some games, you're not going to get it some other games. So there's not much you can do. Like, the referee went and looked at it, and they do look at it in normal speed as well as on the slow-mo when the referee's looking at it on the sideline. And he's made a decision as well as the VAR guy. So what else can we do? Do you want to get the linesmen in with their opinion? Because in rugby union, which Deck probably knows, the linesmen, the referees, they have a picnic in the middle of the park. They look at the big screen and make a decision. And now they get sin bin and they still check it for a possible red card. So, it's in every sport, you're going to get inconsistency in that. And that's just the world we live in.
Yeah. Like I said, when I watch it in full speed, if you watch Leach's hand, it comes off his back, center of the back. He reached up, gave it a little tug, and he put himself in that position. He didn't need to do it. It's straight off his center of his back.
I think he just saw a girl in front of him and wanted to grab her hair.
I think he was just pulling. I think he was off balance and he was going to grab the top of the player's shirt and ended up grabbing his.
You've never watched Martinez, then, have you? You've never watched Martinez.
Mate,
he's dirty. I'm telling you right now.
Mate, he's 100%.
He knew what he was doing. He just thought he was going to get away.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah. He's been okay, but he's been okay lately.
because he's been injured.
Elliot, I love how you stick up for our players, mate. I love it.
I think what happened was Leisha watched 50 Shades of Grey the night before and was excited.
Jack, I thought you were laying off the drink.
No, come here. I haven't drank in a fucking week and I'm not going drinking for the next month. I'm fucking staying off it now. This is,
you know, when you go for El Presidente, we're going to have all these clips of you talking about 50 Shades of Grey and stuff.
I love that film for his plot twist.
Hey, you can pull my hair.
Oh, seriously. Anyways, yeah. Anyway, we move on. Casemiro got a goal. Another great header by Casemiro. Look, you can't deny Casemiro scoring goals. He seems to be the only one that can do it. And it was a beautiful ball by Bruno. Bruno Fernandes gets another assist. And it's just a shame. Like when we had Leach sent off, mate, it was like the game turned, didn't it? We had a go. And Carrick even said it. You know, why can't we have a go from the start? Because even from the start of that game, we were sitting back. Like,
but I actually think it's because Bruno goes back into like a quarterback position because we're behind and does that.
Yeah, he does.
That's why I don't understand why he didn't play him in a 2 from the very start, considering Kobe was out.
Yeah,
I think this game is going to define Carrick and his role as manager. I think the fact that we played so bad, he didn't make the changes at halftime. I think they're going to look at someone else now as manager.
He wasn't too quick in making changes after the red card either, like from memory.
No, and I think that was the fault on Carrick. I've been a big supporter of him getting the job, but I think he's done damage to himself now in that game.
Well, let's just see what happens. I'm not quite there yet, Deck, but you know, I think.
Look, I'm Carrick.
I think this is probably why.
I want him to get the job, but I think he's fucked himself now with that performance.
I do think the hierarchy maybe knew that there was a result like this in the midst of our fixtures, and maybe that's why they haven't moved on him quicker. Essentially.
Yeah, definitely. I agree, Elliot. Totally. But I think over the last look, we've been getting results, but they haven't been convincing results like a lot. As much as we've won, how many games did you say we've won, Elliot? We spoke about 7 or 8. We've won 9.
8 or 9.
Yeah, like when you think about those games, how many games do you think we've actually dominated from start to finish? I
don't even think it's that. I think from my perspective, there's not been many clean sheets still, and that's probably the bigger concern, I guess. You know, clean sheets probably win you leagues more than what goals do in this modern 100%. Day of football. In this modern day of football, right? So, I think we've only had 1 clean sheet under Carrick, maybe 2. 2. Yeah. So that's the problem, I think.
I'm going to read some of Blocks'. He's the only one in the chat, and he's written a lot, and I've been ignoring it because we've been right into it. I'm going to read some of his comments out here. How are we going to replace Casemiro's goals? Which, he must be close to nearly top scorer for us now. Is he? I reckon.
I think Bruno still.
Bruno is,
Casemiro's got 8. Burmo too, I think, still with more.
Okay. Yeah, and Bumo was first on 12, wasn't he?
That goes on 9, isn't he? 9.
Yeah. Mate,
9?
That's someone that we haven't talked about. Brian, when he came on, he looked horrendous.
Yeah. Let me get through these. And then we'll talk on him. I'm still Team Carrick, but I'm skeptical. I think that's like a lot of us, man. A lot of us are real skeptical. We don't know. Look, I had a conversation this week. I'm really nervous. I think it was you, Dino. I was saying it too. I'm not sure. I'm really nervous about how we're going to pan out over the next 3 to 4 months, how the club's going to turn things around. And I think everyone probably feels that way, that anxiety of we've had so much time off this season. Where does the club take us in the next few months? Like, I wish we had a ball that we could see the future, but everyone's got to be nervous about the way we're going to go in the next few months. No one knows whether Carrick, Gary Neville made probably a good point. If Carrick doesn't want the job, he should come out and say it. So he obviously wants the job. He wants the job, definitely.
That's a fucking stupid thing by Neville.
It is a stupid comment, but we don't know how the club's flowing, isn't it? Do we? Carrick obviously wants the job.
Mate, it is a stupid fan channel. That's how stupid it is.
Yeah, oh, mate. Let's not go into that, Dean. Let's not.
Hey, just back to like you would hope the players have a massive reaction because they all come out and say that they love Carrick and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So this Chelsea game is, I think, do or die for him.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, agree.
I agree. I mean, I've not really spoken to Dino much on the pod since Carrick's been in, I don't think. But
yeah,
do you see him in there, mate? Because I guess another big thing that I saw, hasn't that Bournemouth manager said he's leaving at the end of the season?
So my number one guy is Nagelsmann because of his relationship with Christian Ravel and stuff like that. But, you know, obviously we all love what Carrick's done over the, you know, first 8 games and stuff like that. He's got the fans loving him again and stuff like that. Like you look at the Stretford end before the game with all the flag, like it looks amazing now and it sounds amazing. I just don't want the players to throw Carrick under the bus if times get tough.
Yeah.
Because I
know a few lads that went over to the game, and I was talking to them before, during, and after, and they said the atmosphere before the game was electric.
Well, it should be. It's against Leeds, like, you know.
Yeah,
what I mean? But
they said it was just phenomenal. But when the first goal went in, they said the place turned into a morgue. They just couldn't believe that United let it happen, and they were so flat in the first half.
There was some booze at half time, wasn't there?
There was, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, to go 2-0 down against Leeds, look, they're not our biggest rivals. There is a rivalry there.
it matters.
But it does matter when you're playing against
100%
Leeds.
it matters. 2002 was the last time we lost Carrick at Old Trafford.
I do believe if we make Champions League football, they'll just give him the job because it's the cheapest option. He's not going to demand massive wages. And Ineos look good by employing Michael Carrick because the fans already are behind him. If they bring Nagelsmann in, he gets off to a slow start. The fans are going to say, you should have stuck with Carrick and stuff like that. So, once again, it's down to human. It could be human error. Like, there's nothing to say that, you know, Carrick gets us into European football, then next season he starts slow. Then what do we do? Do you know what I mean? So it's so hard. Like, you know, I know we've got the best stats guy in the world from Mercedes trying to sort out all this transfer stuff and that, but I don't know if you saw our last pod with all our starting team and all that. They need to get it right. And last summer, they got it right.
I think if you go
back
to the podcasts probably 2 years ago, I said Nagelsmann, so I'm agreeing with Dino on that. I think
is he like, from a timing perspective, like with the World Cup and stuff? Do you think if you were to put someone like him in the job, that the timing isn't great because of the World Cup?
I only know because you got Christian Ravel at the club already. So Nagelsmann has come out and said that if they talk to him before the World Cup, he will talk to them. But during the World Cup, no.
Yeah.
So that doesn't worry me because Nagelsmann and Ravel are very close, and Ravel does all the transfer business with Wilcox now, so they would still be talking every day, even if he's at the World Cup, you know what I mean? So I don't have an issue with Nagelsmann being at the World Cup and we hire him. I don't have one issue with it.
Yeah. Okay. And do you see, I mean, just to throw a little spanner in the works, do you see maybe us looking at that Bournemouth manager?
Nah. You might as well put Carrick in. 1 sec, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
I
just thought it was interesting after the Bournemouth win over Arsenal that Bournemouth have announced that he's
any manager is going to be linked with United because no matter what, and no matter how bad we play, what position we lie in, every manager is going to be linked to United. That's just who we are. We're the biggest club in the fucking world. Arsenal are shit in the bed, but the news story is Manchester United. City could win the league. The biggest story is Manchester United. We will always be the biggest news story. That's it. End of.
Yeah, look, it's like I said. I think a lot of United fans have got probably a little bit of anxiety going into the next few months. So we're so desperate to do well as United fans. Any small thing, just I don't know if it tips us, but we just need to see more. Like for me this season, I just want to see that 90 minutes put together. I just want to see that 90 minutes put together. We've got 5 games to go. Like.
You know why we're all nervous though, Adam? Because this window to build this squad is so important, and European football is so important. Like, there's a lot of midfielders, young midfielders around Europe and that are available and stuff like that. Like, we haven't spent big on midfielders for probably 15 years. We literally need 4 centre midfielders if we're all being honest, if we're playing in 4 different competitions. So this is a massive thing. And if we finish even in Europa League spots, it's going to be disappointing because these players want Champions League football. We want the revenue from Champions League football to get these players. So I think that's why everyone's on edge, because they know how important the money side of it is to rebuild this team.
It's sounding like top 5 will get you in the Champions League.
That's already confirmed.
Yeah. Even top 6. But I think that's coming less likely now that Liverpool's
top 5
out.
Definitely confirmed.
Yeah. I guess the other thing from a preparation for next year is it's a unique off season with the World Cup as well. And I think it does make it trickier to get your business done.
Well, you can scout a lot of the players if you want.
Yeah. A lot of the players that we're going to be after are probably playing in the World Cup, right? So, there are obviously a few big teams missing out. But, I guess in those big teams, if there's players around there that we're attracted to, we bring them in and we get them on the preseason tour. But
I think the big clubs will already have their players in mind. They won't be scouting the names that have already been floating around out the World Cup.
Yeah. I reckon a lot of the deals are pretty close now.
I always like when the World Cup's on because usually there's a couple little hidden gems in there.
Don't talk about Al Hadji Diouf, will you, Elliot? Do not talk
about No. But there's always a couple of hidden gems in there that will go and sign.
But their value also times 5 if they do have a World Cup.
What's that? Sorry. Yeah.
Their value, and we I don't think we can afford to spend big on sort of an unknown. Do you know what I mean? Like, we need to get it right. So
I think that Enzo Fernandez to Chelsea after the World Cup win for Argentina is probably a good example of that.
Oh, 100%. He's not $100 million midfielder.
No.
So.
No. Anyways, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. It's a 5 a.m. kickoff, isn't it?
Sunday morning.
Sunday morning, which is
Sunday morning.
Yeah, Sunday morning, which is
fantastic. Door fuckers at the wrong side of the fucking world.
The next 2 games,
because next two games are 5 a.m. kickoff, but it gives us an opportunity to maybe do a live through the game, which Elliot and I do enjoy.
Brekkie watch along.
Brekkie watch along. So
I'm not.
Just watch Sunrise, please.
I'm not on fine form at 5 a.m.
It's like a love story.
Deck and I will probably do one. Deck and I will probably do one on TikTok.
Yeah.
I'll be off my suspension.
I'm doing a live watch along. I did it for the Leeds game. How I'm not banned off TikTok, I don't know. With my excuses during that game.
It's because you didn't pull any hair, Deck.
Oh, fucking shit.
Adam doesn't have that problem, so.
No, my ponytail won't be getting pulled.
When I meet Adam, I'm going to do a Fabian Barthez moment and just kiss his head.
There's only 3 more. There's only 3 more fixtures in Australia for me, and then the last 2 of the season I'll be over there. So,
are you over at the Forest game?
What's that?
Are you at the Forest game?
I'm at the Forest game. Yeah.
Oh, I'll meet you for that one, so I'm over at that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, sounds good.
He doesn't want to get arrested before the match, Deck. He wants to actually go to the match.
I have never been arrested in my time supporting United.
You use your own handcuffs on you, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm in the Sir Alex stand, but like pretty high up, but right on the halfway line. So
yeah, I'm in the game. Well, I don't go anywhere but the Stretford end. Right in the middle of it.
Yeah, rub it in, Deck. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
Where's Jordan sitting when he goes? Where's Jordan sitting?
Oh, we got him in the nosebleeds, don't you worry.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know where he is because he got it off a private seller.
I don't know why you don't ask me for tickets. And I mean,
we get tickets Deck through the supporters club.
What?
Yeah, but they're always in the nosebleed section.
Yeah, no. I source tickets in the Stretford end, and that's what I do. I get people in the thick of it into the TRA, and come here, sing till fucking your voice.
That TRA camera ban lasted long, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
You know, I sit with Fergie and all them, and I go Deck, so it's all right.
Yeah,
I have been to a couple of games in the Stretford end. Yeah,
it is special there.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's been I think pre-COVID was my last game. It's been like good 6 or 8 years. So.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Deck, last time I went, Mr. Miyagi was sitting in front of me. It was a cracker.
Oh, Miyagi's class. Yeah, he's fun. Yeah.
Then we went to the Circus Tavern afterwards, and with the Murphys, and it was a messy night.
Yeah, Miyagi plays in hotel football now, and
he sings underneath after the match.
Underneath.
We went to
hotel football is starting to rival the Bishop's Plays now. They're getting a massive crowd there.
It's because the Bishop's so hard to get into if you leave it late. Do you know what I mean?
I wouldn't know what a queue is. I don't have to queue.
Oh, here we go. So we just dropped your name. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I just make a call to Ben, the manager, and
everyone's going to be calling Ben now. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't queue.
Yeah.
All right, Deck, give your event a shout out because it is a fantastic one, and Worldwide Reds will be advertising it for him because we love to look after Deck. So go for it, mate. The mic is yours.
So on August 12th, Manchester United are playing in Ireland's Premier Stadium, Croke Park, the home of Gaelic football and hurling. And for Manchester United to be playing there is massive. It's the best venue in Ireland. And we're taking on, at the moment, Leeds, unless they get relegated or are in the FA Cup final. But the game will definitely be going ahead. So I've organised an event in the Grand Social. I'm bringing over David May, treble winner, and Luke Chadwick, Fergie's fledgling. And we'll have the treble trophies on display. Come along for photos with the boys. We'll be auctioning off. I think we have Berbatov and a Mason Mount jersey. We'll also have for auction tickets to Premier tickets to the event, and you can sit in with David May and Luke at the game for United versus Leeds. All in aid of Féileacáin. That's charity very close to my heart. Go and make it nothing. But I do it for the love of Manchester United. I'm lucky enough that I've made contacts with players over the years. So it's going to be a great event. Beers and crack. United fans together. Let's get it going.
Yeah, definitely, Jack. It'll be unreal. And what's Dino getting out here? Dino may have a little surprise. What's he getting out?
I've got to find it first.
This just arrived there today. My Bruno Fernandes tops.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Tops chrome. Nice.
Jack, did I get this off you?
You did, yeah. Abbeyfield District. Yeah, I sent that to you. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
And do you know what?
Elliot and I will be in the post.
Do you know?
Mate, this was about 8 years ago.
Do you know what? That group was created by Eddie Regan, right? And do you know why he called it Abbeyfield District?
Edinburgh.
It's so he could be first alphabetically in the Supporters Club Trust. So when we go to events, we're always table 1.
Yeah.
We have to do, Dak. We have to do a Wednesday night pod with you on memorabilia.
Oh, yeah, I have a ton of stuff.
Adam's seen my suitcase full of stuff.
I go through all his stuff when I'm there. I hit this week on, I don't know if you've been on Whatnot, Dak. Have you ever been on Whatnot? We'll do a little bit of a memorabilia. Oh, so you haven't heard of Whatnot. So do yourself a favor, download an app called Whatnot. Okay? So yesterday I ended up with a Gabriel Hines auto. I won in a break. And the night before I ended up with who was it? Oh, Cavani. A Cavani auto in a break. So Whatnot is very good. Have a look. Be careful. You can't get addicted to it. So,
who would like a piece of Old Trafford memorabilia that you can't get anymore?
Yeah, have you still got the old seats?
I have a piece of turf from Old Trafford.
That's right.
Oh yeah, the hard one. Yeah,
in resin. So it's from the 2003-2013 era. Obviously, when we won the leagues. But that's up for auction at the moment. I'm raising money for a charity event that I'm doing with a friend of mine. But it's a piece of turf from Old Trafford from the 2003-2013 era. And it's
have you been watering it?
Huh?
Have you been watering it?
Hold on, I'll grab it actually. I'll show it to you.
Yeah, show us.
Show us. I've actually got a guy down the road from me. He's got one. I
remember when they did it.
He said his is in resin. But it's a disc one. I know someone that's got one.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
have you?
I've done a right.
You know, eBay have got their own version of Whatnot called eBay Live.
Yeah, I've been on it, Elliot. It's bad. Yeah, I've been on that too.
I'm going to go on that. I'm going to go on that in the UK when I'm there and get stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, is it LCM?
LCMG?
The guy that, MG,
Luke.
he does it on there. That's right. I bought it from him on there. Oh, yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
That's the piece of turf, 2003-2013. So obviously when we won the last
rotate it, mate, so we can see it.
Oh yeah, there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah. That's awesome.
What's the auction price at the moment?
I am short €180 for my €10,000 total. So that's what I'm going for. I need €180. I don't know what that is in Aussie dollars. Probably 3 million or something.
it's a fuel tank.
About $340.
It's a fuel tank.
Yeah, but it's a good piece. I think online is 250 sterling, which is about fucking 500 Aussie dollars. Yeah. So I'm obviously going cheaper. But I just want to get to my total for the fucking charity and get it done and dusted.
Yeah.
But if anyone online wants to follow me, DeckMad on TikTok, give me a fucking
definitely mad.
Definitely mad.
Yeah. You need to put your handle down here when you come on here. See where you got Deck. Put your handle. Yeah. Put your handle.
I'm just not that technically fucking.
No, I'm teaching you. Yeah.
You are, and in fairness, all the worldwide Reds are fucking great. Dino, I've known for a few years. I was connected through the Brisbane Reds, so great to be on.
We've got Boxers just put us on. He goes, Gary Neville's in talk to buy the worldwide Reds.
He can't afford us. He can't afford us.
Yeah, he's going to get us, and we're going to fuck Goldbridge off.
It's funny though, because now all these things are coming out about in 2017. He said he hates him. He'll never be on the show, and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
it's amazing how the internet just can keep everything, and when it happens, it happens. But You know,
he's going to pay him £500,000 a year. Fuck off.
yeah, he's only going to make tens of millions in advertisement because that's all they do it for.
If I see Goldbridge, I'm going to punch him in the face.
You can't. You're going to be the president of Ireland. It'll be a bad look.
That's true, yeah.
It's El Presidente, Adam, not
El Presidente.
El Presidente.
Yeah. I don't know. But Elliot, have you seen this? He's going to be running for president.
Really?
Yeah, we're not taking. Yeah,
you're looking at the next Donald J. Trump.
Just less orange.
Yeah. We're going to hold him accountable to it as well. He announced it on social media. Yeah.
Do you get a private jet or anything?
I deleted it straight away.
Oh, did you?
Don't take anything I put on social media as golden.
I thought you were going to send us over the private
That's why I
jet.
put smiling emojis on there. Mate, this
Adam
bloke
was-
messaged
Adam
me
was,
while I'm at work. Oh,
Adam was going to fly over and be your campaign manager, mate.
100%, man. I'd be all over it. We'd have to have a few drinks in his pub first.
No, I think what I need to do is I need to stay off social media, fucking hide myself in a cave. Oh, man. But sure, come here. We all do
I
it
thought
for
you were
the
going
love of
somewhere
it.
else with that.
Yeah, me too. I was like waiting for it. Like,
Hey, Jeff, is it you that catches up with Lee Sharp in the pub?
Sharpie, yeah.
Because
so
you got
go
me a signed jersey from him, remember?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Sharpie's living in Spain now. I was talking.
Yeah, I see
No,
he's stand up
he's
now.
moved now. He's moved back to Manchester.
Is he back?
He sold all his stuff. Yeah, he moved from Spain to Thailand, and he's now moved from Thailand back to Manchester. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
He's
I was
getting
talking,
too tan.
I was talking
His
to him
missus
there
wanted to
lately.
go back. Yeah.
Yeah, he's great crack. And himself and Maisie, when they come over, they will drink the
Maisie.
shit out of the place.
Mate, you know what, Deck? I caught up with him and Clayton Blackmore at the Copthorne, and I left my flag. I had Clayton already sign it, but I never had me flag, and I love Lee Sharp. He was one of my first favourite players. And I
Sharpie
left the
shuffle.
flag. Yeah, I left my flag up in the up in my room, and I didn't want to leave Sharpie to go and get it. So I've been lucky enough. He signed like his hat-trick program versus Liverpool and stuff like that. I've had him sign, but I need him on my Worldwide Reds flag. Maybe
Jack,
next
before I die, I'm stealing Adam's flag just because I know how much he loves it.
Well, there's 80-something signatures on it. So
Well, on the 11th of August, I get a private meet and greet with Giggsy, who's over in Dublin. So if anyone wants that signed, get it to me and I'll get it signed for you.
fuck, Deck. Will you stop doing this to me? Honestly.
there might be a program or two. There might be a program or two that I've got.
Mate, I've got his debut programs. I've got match tickets I could get signed, but fuck.
Mate,
I'll
me
just
and
send
Giggsy
you
go way
something.
back. Just calm down, you blokes.
I've already got stuff at Deck's place. I'm already going to get confused.
It's very easy to confuse me.
Oh, shit. So before you get it signed, make sure you ask me, who are these for before? Hey,
Now,
you would have
I
got the
will
match
say
tickets.
this,
Yeah.
and this is exclusive. GM Events is bringing Cristiano Ronaldo to Ireland. I have a meet and greet with Cristiano, CR7. He'll probably look for my photo, but I'll take a photo with him. But that is happening
Is he
next year.
backing your El Presidente campaign?
I'm hoping he'll be my running mate. So CR7, yes. But if anyone
When's
wants
Gigs
that,
coming first? When's Gigs coming?
Gigs is the 11th of August in the Helix in Dublin. So I'm meeting.
Okay,
that
11th of August. I've got to get you something. I'm going to look this weekend. 11th of August. Gigsy.
11th of August.
No.
Gigsy will be over, and Gigsy will be lucky enough to get a photo with me.
Oh, beautiful. All right. Let's leave it on that note. Thank you, boys, for coming on. Thank you, Box, for being in the comments and everything like
Where's
that.
Natasha tonight?
Hey?
Have you forgotten about Natasha already?
The Man City fan.
Yeah, remember Natasha
yeah,
on our
Natasha.
comments? Yeah.
I'd fucking do it, mate. I'd just ignore him.
Oh, no, you don't.
Yeah.
You love it.
All right, boys. We'll talk to you later. See you later. Check
See you guys.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Cantona. Gary Neville looking for his first goal for Manchester United, and what a time